La 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 la.
There's actually three people. Those are voices inside my head. I'm here. The voices are not they're here, but they've always been there. And I'm sorry. Welcome to the Baxterratic Direct. I'm Jazz Baxter.
I'm voice 1.
I'm voice 2. We just manifested.
Yeah, that's why I had to delay the stream, because voices showed up in my head last night. I advertised this as a single post on Instagram, like a million years ago. Baxterratic Direct. This is the stream where I explain Jazz Baxter lore, because it gets too complicated and weird. But I'm gonna do it in like the simplest and fastest way possible before I have to leave and go to Barcade. And also because I'm trying to do this in a 2-hour video, and my audience here on the big screen is like high as all get out. They smoked a bong.
You can't see that.
Yeah, the voices in my head are super high right now, so I have to simplify this.
Smoked a very phallic bomb.
Yes, this, the super fat bong. Let me find a good pencil to do this on.
The fat bong.
Get that bomb. Oh yeah?
Wait. This, and then the size. Okay. It's one line.
So that's the sacred timeline.
It's a sacred timeline.
Oh yeah.
I'm actually gonna have to do a timeline, and it goes like all the way back to World War II. This is VTuber lore,
Oh my god.
but yeah, it's totally real, and it's totally something. It's real in the way that I made it up, but this is the when, or no, this is the what, like what happens, and like what's in it, like the people. This is the where. This is the where, and this is the how. Because obviously there's like a shonen power system, and that's how everything works. And then there's also game mechanics. Actually, you said it was like it reminded you of OKKO,
Yes.
and it is like OKKO.
Like OKKO.
There's all kinds of crazy shit that happens in it. Okay,
Crazy hijinks.
crazy hijinks.
Hijinks ensues.
Hijinks ensue. Okay, looks good. This is salvageable. Okay, cool. All right. So first, and I mean this completely seriously, we're gonna have to talk about parallel realities. So, zoom in. So for the where, there is the fiction reality. Fiction, and that's like we're all like the wizards and aliens and like everything that's like from a book or a movie or a TV show. They like all live in one place, and that's like where all the world's OCs live. Every OC from like Batman to Sonichu lives in like one like little place. It's kind of like Trolls Rules.
Yeah.
Like represents like the music and stuff like that. And so that's like a fiction reality. And so there's also like non-fiction. There's non-fiction realities. There's a religion reality where like Surfer Jesus, yeah. There's like a million different versions of Jesus because there's every different type of interpretation. And so there's like all the religions.
Fucking like being on the wrong side.
Yeah.
There's one where he turns his crown of thorns to the side, like tilts it to the side, like a hat,
Because
Like a cat?
like a cap, like he puts it backwards. Like,
because
How do you do that?
think like Has Been Hotel or something that takes place in like heaven or hell or something. Like those animes where it's like, oh, it's like an angel and devil and stuff like that. Like that's like both religion and also fiction, where it's like based on the same thing.
True, okay.
And so they're all like connected
They're all
things.
Makes sense, okay.
And then there are like others.
Greek gods.
And so this is like Miguel O'Hara like saying like, well, this is the multiverse. This is the multiverse. And then there are other realities that I haven't made up yet, but they're out there probably. Coming soon. Baxterratic. Baxterratic Direct.
Coming soon to a multiverse near you.
To a multiverse near you. So that's some of the where. And then inside of like the fiction parts, there is New Super York City. Which New Super York City for the Nintendo Wii.
Yeah.
And so that's like a big hot spot. If you're an OC that can make it here, you can make it anywhere, and you'll get big and popular. And there'll be like a Netflix special about you somewhere in the future. And so all kinds of OCs like want to live here and like make it big and be in the big time. And so they have like their little adventures. Even if it's like something like small, like slice of life, they'll try to do cool stuff. I'll draw Batman.
Batman.
He's so happy. His parents are still alive.
Oh no.
The multiverse Batman where he's just happy.
But how will you still become Batman?
He's like a performer now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be the Batman. He's just performing.
My parents always supported my love for theater.
He still has a fear of bats, so he's trying to overcome
My
it. by
my
wearing
parents
a-
made my bat fursuit for me. Do you like it?
Oh my god.
This one can be a cat boy. He's just a cat boy trying to make it in the city.
Of course. There's always a cat boy out there.
Yeah, there's every other apartment in New Super York City has a cat boy. And so all the
Goku in there?
yeah, Goku's in here, but he's obviously super popular.
Yeah.
So he's in like fiction reality Japan, just like Goku in it up. He's on that little island
Right.
with the house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
With Master Roshi.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
And also to like fit with the theme. So the whole theme is like cyberpunk stuff. So it's like basically like elements of just like corporate stuff, because there's obviously so many fictional characters in this world because it's crowded with every fictional character that's ever existed
Yeah.
or like put onto paper in some way.
Yeah.
So someone's got to maintain order and organize everything.
Oh no.
And so that's where like all of these like super big corporations come in, to like decide which one's popular, which one's getting a new story, a new movie, and so got Corpse, and so they control like all the famous ones.
So all the people we're seeing right now on the big screen are chosen by these people.
Yeah. Putting Goku.
So that's like,
Goku Corp? Oh
is that why gay Batman can't have his movies?
Yeah,
Because they tell him no.
yeah.
What the fuck?
It's
They control which Batman
No.
gets a movie.
Oh, I see.
Um,
That's why some of these Joker's movies aren't the same Joker. 'Cause
Yeah.
they're getting
They
control.
control which Joker gets a movie.
You get a movie now, but not you.
Yeah.
And sometimes when they recast people, they're like,
Villain
hey,
redemption.
you can be this person now. How about that? Villain redemption.
I don't know who this is. We'll just say it's
That's going from Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's just going. That's Hunter. That's the Hunter x Hunter kid. He's like, oh my god, fishing. Who else? Who else is a famous? Oh, I can fully just draw this guy.
Oh yeah.
I forgot.
You can draw him now. Give him a blunt while you're at it.
You already know. You already know. You already know.
You already know.
Yeah, that's about right. Listen, after this many years.
He's like, all this time I wanted to try a blunt, but Disney Corp wouldn't let me.
Thank you for sharing it with me.
Everyone's drawing him now, smoking a blunt.
Yeah.
Like, thank God.
All right, so Mickey's in here. He's kind of free, but not all the way.
Goofy, God is real. God is real, Goofy. You can't say he's not real.
I'll
I'm
draw.
an atheist, Scoop. I'm an atheist. Mickey?
I'll draw Terminator.
Yes! The fucking star! Oh my god! I love this dude.
I brought him.
He's
You want
the
to use him?
best,
Oh, I love.
yes.
Turtle Puppet is out. Turtle Puppet is out.
Turtle is out.
They released Turtle Puppet. He's a free agent.
Turtle Puppet.
Okay, how do
He can move his arms too, and his whole long.
I... Yeah, okay.
It's hard to move him up and the hand.
Okay, got it. Okay, so it's like...
So he's here.
You know what's a shame? I haven't made a single.
This turtle isn't a Ninja Turtle. He's a
I
non-Ninja
haven't
Turtle.
made a single,
I'll put a Ninja Turtle in here though.
Claw's ear. And I'm obsessed with TikTok right now.
Are, dude. I love seeing your videos. They're
They're
fucking
so-
random
they're
and
just-
they're amazing.
They're anything because when I get back from work, I'm just like, I don't know what to do. Just gonna make TikToks, and I make them with my niece sometimes. Like she's in this one.
That was cute. I like the ones with like Barbies.
Yeah. Yo, Turtle Puppet.
Turtle Puppet!
Turtle Puppet.
Bop, 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 bop.
He's on the screen. Oh, it's a Ninja Turtle.
He's the up and comer.
Yeah, he's gotta get it.
Those are the free OCs. That's OS.
POCs.
Free OCs.
What?
He's like, oh, I'm on the big screen!
I'm on the big screen.
He's on the big screen. He's famous now. I made him famous. He deserves it, honestly.
New Super York City.
And so that's the city. There's a bunch of places all over the world where it's just a parody of what it looks like. But there's also like space, and like you can just go to a fantasy world if you want. You can do all kinds of crazy things. And so that's the where. And so specifically on what happens in this world that we have to worry about.
What's happening?
Yo, look at
Sacred timeline.
Hold on. Let me get this.
I remember when I did that on the dancer. Stupid dancer.
Okay. For this part,
Now on to the what?
so what happens is there is a corp called Ratari. From the 1960s.
Nick be saying that.
Really?
Gotta fucking look.
Just
I have-
like
sometimes,
unprovoked, nothing. Just
sometimes I have to throw it out because Nick throws it out. laugh, you know.
The rise and fall.
It's a little funny. But sometimes it can be inappropriate, but
So the software for most video games are like based on like military computers. And so like the first computer was used in World War II. And so this company made weapons for the government and then used their smarts to make toys after because they wanted to make money selling weapons, and then after that they wanted to save their money to make their own company to like make video games and stuff like that and children's toys. But that like fell because the people who were running it like wanted to make their own thing and tried to like be the best and take over the company. So it fell in the 90s.
yeah.
And then from the 90s to, let's see,
2000
you had like 2010s.
2010,
Yeah.
2005 is when YouTube came out.
That makes sense. Oh man, what a time. I'm not sure if we can do.
2005
2005.
and a 2005. What?
I was 4.
I was also 4.
That was a good year, being 4.
Yeah.
Shit, man. I was doing some crazy shit at 4. Went to the playground. Fucking climbed trees and shit.
Let's see.
It was wild climbing them trees.
I don't know if there's much more Kentucky.
Oh, that shit was on fire, girl. Look at that. Smashed up the flame.
Okay. So, in this area called One for All, Atari used to be the biggest,
Nonsense.
and then One for All became super popular and bought Atari.
It's like Atari, but with a rat.
So OneCom buys Atari. OneCom buys Atari. They are
How's that doing, man? I'm supposed to know
biggest
this hello, like,
tech corp.
It is only different.
So in the fantasy realm, this is like the biggest tech corp. They just do everything. They control like every aspect, pretty much, of the fantasy world. Especially if you just want to buy something. If you buy anything, they're connected to it in some way. And then I guess 2000s to now.
you want some? So much. Sorry if I'm coughing about the background. Just coming down with something now.
Voice wants slowly dying.
Yeah,
Coming down with something.
the voices have just some kind of strange affliction where they're coughing a lot. And they're getting super distracted by everything, and they're having these these crazy thoughts that keep popping in their head, and like these crazy ass ideas.
The group I have on this. Okay, I relate.
Like, you just grab the bong like this every time.
The group I have. Oh,
Please
man.
do not hold it like that. Oh my god.
Oh, what?
What else? What else?
Anyway, slow burn. Oh man, that's all this
We're on the
about.
slow burn now.
Slow burn. We were watching. Really, at first, his place last night. We were watching Succession. We were watching. And it was just like about this family that was like struggling for like which one gets to inherit the top of this like big company. I was like, that's literally what happens in my thing in my lore.
Mm-hmm.
There's a power struggle.
Let's see.
At one com.
What com?
Anti capital emerges.
So you're telling me that the Thomas Jefferson? It was Thomas Jefferson, right? The Hamilton OC exists in this universe.
Yes, all the Hamilton from not the actual historical versions, because that would just be in the nonfiction
the
part.
Miku Binder one.
Oh man.
The Miku Binder one, right?
Yes, he's definitely here. Every OC, anyone.
Okay.
So if you say like South Park character, any character from South Park, they're here in little South Park land somewhere in the like.
Yo, they have like
So literally anything created.
they have like
Yes.
Little Italy. They have Little Italy and Chinatown here, but
Yeah.
it's called Little South Park or
So-
something.
True.
Little SpongeBob Town.
True.
Little Bikini Bottom.
Yo,
Wait,
they
is
have
Bikini Bottom real?
Yes.
in super New Super York. They need to have like Little Bikini Bottom, little like stuff like that. That'd be so funny.
Probably.
Little Bikini Bottom, little.
But I'm sure they would have like capitalized off of it.
Yeah,
It's just,
it would-
like,
it would be
big-ass
like-
tourist town.
It would be like Little Bikini Bottom brought to you by Nickelodeon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like those like the Museum of Sex where it's just like we take like Instagram pics.
And then,
No, for real.
Yeah.
Like the whole experience is just taking Instagram pics.
P
P.
P-Town.
P.
P
P time. P.
POI, persons of interest. Let's see. So these are like some of the hard-hitting antagonists throughout the years.
I
Like
just saw you wrote Elvis on top right, by the way.
Elvis. Elvis coming soon.
Go, let's go.
Elvis on Switch coming soon.
Yo,
Baxterratic
He's
Direct.
back.
He's
That's the tagline.
he's back.
He's back. The tagline says he's back.
He's coming back. Let's see. Persons of interest. Here's Commander. Forgot how to spell his fucking name. Commander, who is
He's so cool. He has a K.
top billionaire.
Let's see if Shane's gonna come. I wanna see him. You know he's been here a while again. Let's see if maybe he'll feel bad.
Heir of OneCom. So he's like an alpha male billionaire type, just like the wet dream of every incel and like red pill content creator. So he's like top dog,
What's he
Gotcha.
doing?
commander.
Oh, you missed an N.
K.
You missed an N there.
I did.
I think so. I think this is Commander.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It is commander.
Oh, it is?
Commander.
Oops. No, it's not.
I just don't want your video to have that.
Yeah. Cut that out.
Got that.
Cut that out. That didn't happen. Alright. And he looks like
You're drawing.
maybe. Let's see.
That's crazy. That's from Boomerang.
Yes, it is from Boomerang. And it's so old, and I remember listening to it.
Give it a say.
Magilla Gorilla.
Gotta give it a say, gotta give it a
He's like a super powerful cyborg gorilla.
Oh, I want to draw this guy. I'm gonna draw him right now.
say.
My mind just really fast that I wanted to draw that guy, so now I have to. Oh,
He's-
I was in here.
He's got like Thanos level strength. He can like command a military army. You like, if like Helldivers had like a general,
Yeah.
he would be like that kind of person.
That's awesome. I've seen people playing that, but I don't know what it is.
For freedom,
Yeah,
democracy.
yeah, no.
It's like Starship Troopers, but the game.
You killed big bugs.
Yeah, you kill big bugs and robots.
It looks pretty fun. I actually want to play it, but I haven't found it.
Yeah, I haven't gotten it. I want to play Baldur's Gate 3 first.
Gotta do that.
Yeah.
You gotta
You ever played it?
I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3.
I've only played it because of Steam Share. You gotta find somebody who has it on Steam Share. Because my brother gave it to me on Steam Share. You gotta do that because it costs like $6 billion.
Yeah, it does.
It's like 16, yeah.
16 is like 100 back in the day. Wait, no, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I meant to say
It
something.
actually went half and half on a friend because we do that. This game share. And then we just like play the game. And it's great.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think I left my pen here, by the way. Jim.
Your pen?
Maybe, possibly. It was like everyone was using it to draw the other day, so
Oh, yeah.
I might have left it.
Oh man.
And I really like that pen. It's kind of awesome. Well, hold on. I have other pens.
I love pens that like become your favorite.
Yeah.
And you like only want to draw with them.
And then they run out.
This is the
somebody
worst
died.
thing.
You want a googly eye?
Googly eye.
I have like 30.
Sure, why not? I have a bunch of googly eyes.
And super glue too if you want to put it on anything.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's super glue, so that's kind of crazy.
It'll stay forever.
Exactly. Yeah, I gotta think about that.
Not on your hand or anything.
Yeah,
but
no,
like
'cause
on
that's
like
what-
on like
that's what I was
an
thinking. I was gonna do like
Maybe on
this or
your donut.
something. What? Why would I put super glue on my donut?
They put the googly eyes on it.
Good conversation.
Ew.
Oh, there's a little fish guy.
Yeah.
Oh, are they all related?
They're not related. Well, they're related because they're all like different kinds of antagonists that show up.
I see.
And so they're like a powerful like screamer.
Oh, what?
Or they're like gaining in powers.
I think this is my favorite pen right here. I'll draw that guy though. Here's something that we did yesterday. Or, yeah, 2 days ago. This is Jen.
That's good. So good.
I'm gonna draw this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I would always tell you scroll back down to draw that guy.
Okay.
Dabbles in the dark arts. This guy's evil.
They're pretty much like the like blue hair pronoun streamer. And so they go on and off of like streaming stuff and like doing stuff for like fans and things like that. And so they get like a lot of like fangirls and stuff like that follow them around and stuff.
Was this a spoiler, or do any of them get redeemed? Do they get redeemed?
Synth gets pretty redeemed.
Sweet.
He looks like redeemable.
Yeah. They're like a super cool like
That's my favorite type of character.
badass fighter type.
Zuko.
Yeah.
Varric. In Legend of Korra. He's a little like fucky in the beginning.
Yeah,
But
he
then
pulls through.
he pulls through, and he pulls through hard too. That he's my favorite character in Legend of Korra.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to say probably like Bolin is my favorite.
Oh man, mine was Varric because I feel like they tried to make Bolin Asaka kind of a
Oh,
little bit
they
in the
did.
beginning, But then he gets kind of a little rid of it a little bit, and he becomes like a himbo. But then and which is like a way better character for him, I'd say, than being a Sokka. But then they brought Varric, and Varric's basically just like Sokka, like a Sokka kind of like he's like more like goofy. He's a more goofy Sokka,
True.
and he's also smart.
Yeah.
I like that. Like he's a pretty good character.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. What's her name? Julie. Julie, do the thing, and then they get
Hot
bro,
take.
I can't say it.
I don't like Baron.
You don't like what happens
Little-
between
Yeah.
them? Yeah, because it's a little weird.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I've seen clips of that.
Oh, so okay, so it's not
It's-
a spoiler.
It's funny. I
Yeah, you don't
I
like
just-
that part.
No, because it's like I
The
don't know.
whole
He kind of
time-
like
yeah,
treats
the
her
whole
like
ti-
shit
yeah,
the
the whole
entire
time he
time, and
does.
then she like stands up for herself at the end. And I feel like they got married too quick. Like maybe
Yeah.
if they like worked it out. a little
Yeah,
bit, or, like,
yeah.
spent time.
Yeah,
Like-
I would have liked if she said no,
Yeah,
and then like it shows them like later hanging out.
yeah, but like
Because
no,
that'd be
but
good. Be
we
like,
could try something, Like, come on, immediately married.
yeah.
because
It's just a little silly.
but it also like it implies the whole time. Oh, I'm so sorry. We can talk about this later. I just realized. Or I'll talk about
Just
it
a whole
quietly.
complete
I'll talk
tangent.
about it quietly with you back here instead of ruining. Jim's stream.
So sorry.
Okay.
The voices in there, but just on tangents.
It's like remember it's revealed that the whole time that she wasn't even like she was like.
He's bothering me all the
so
time.
that they could just
What?
separate them or whatever, and he's like,
What?
Even that's a little weird. Like, 'cause it's
What
like
is that?
she's just okay with him like treating her like that. Like it's fucking weird.
Okay.
It is a little weird, but I do like him as a character. But
I would say.
Oh.
Is the stream going okay?
Mm-hmm. Not bad, not bad. Okay, we're like halfway. Yeah. Everyone's a cyborg. There's so many cyborgs.
you should do a gag where one guy walks into like a bar and he's like just a regular human. He's not like part robot, and everyone stares at him like he's really weird.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like the image of like where they're at a party and like a bunch of girls just like look at the camera like
Yeah.
super awkwardly. Yeah, I gotta do that. Just a normal ass guy.
He just walks in with khakis.
Khakis.
And he
Okay.
goes, oh, and he walks out the bar and he comes back in and he has his robot stuff on.
Crazy.
And then like, everything goes back to normal. It's very awesome. Better one. Mine's a better one, I think. He's like Donkey Kong kind of.
Okay. Nice. Let's see. Who else? It's synth. Ooh, this is a good one. So, Lo-Fi Jones
Fight Jones.
is a pretty frequent character and like my favorite to draw. So I have so much art of Lo-Fi Jones.
Fight Jones is a fun name.
And she has what everyone thought was lycanthropy, which is like werewolfism. But it turns out that it was actually possession because it doesn't fit any of the symptoms of lycanthropy. Like it's too random and stuff like that. Like it doesn't happen at the moon all the time and things like that. And so she becomes this other entity, but it changes every time. And so the thing about like when like someone transforms into a monster, if you see them in the movie transforming multiple times, then like, oh, the guy is gonna figure out the weakness of like how to kill it and stuff like that, or like how to like make it go away forever. But since it's so random, and since it's like they like get different abilities every time, and like it's a different shape that they change into every time, it's too unpredictable for people to be able to like control it, or for Lo-Fi to be able to control it in any like significant way. And so this is how it looks sometimes. But she's been, not to spoil too much, but she's been pretty much able to like reconcile with it and like have it be like a part of her life in like a way that's not shitty.
That's good.
Yeah. But it's a horrifying looking,
Anything?
any kind of like crazy ass Lovecraftian beast. Usually it's like wolf like or fox like. So she's like a little like fox girl that turns into a werewolf.
Does it ever like do it like really bad? Like, does she ever become like a chihuahua? And it's like you don't get any powers from it because it's a chihuahua.
She usually gets super big.
Uh-huh.
And it's kind of just like weird shape shifting. But if it's like super small, then it's still creepy.
Oh, okay.
Like it's like stuff that like goes around in like the vents and stuff like that. Yeah, it's super wild. So it's a super powered other side. That's what the trope is called.
You said that she can't really control it, or like just kind of like learn to deal with it.
She's getting better at controlling it. Because it's possession, so it's just like another person.
I see.
Not really much like a split personality, but like someone else's like consciousness that's just like merged with yours.
I'll have a Venom relationship with it. Let's meet this guy. Okay. Let's see with this guy. No, I think that's my priest, dude. You can't do that. Okay.
It's kind of wild because she comes from like a very like hippie community, and so she was like adopted, and so they like run around and like they have like a little caravan of like Volkswagen vans with like all the trippy stuff on it.
Yeah.
And so they're like very into like peace and stuff, and so like raising a kid that's like turns into a monster sometimes, where you're like all like peace and love all the time. It's a super wild like juxtaposition.
Mm-hmm.
It's a huge shift.
You turn to the goddamn monster like, whoa man, come down.
Whoa man, come down, man. Whoa man. Peace, man.
This isn't you.
This isn't you.
Just like chill out and stuff, man.
Let's see.
You don't need to be doing all that monster transformation stuff in here. Keep a safe space. You don't have to be doing all that.
I'm really high right now. I mean,
Wait,
height wise.
get off of that counter. That's why.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Like,
up
what are
here.
you doing up there?
Oh yeah.
I'm up here.
What are you?
This guy is high
Come
up
on,
in the
cabinet.
air
What
right
are you
now.
doing?
How are you up in there? How'd you get that ladder?
High elevation looking
Is this
ass.
Bampton? Now's your chance to be a big shot.
Ooh, watermelon.
Be a big. Now's your shot. Now's your chance to be a big shot. Didn't OKKO straight up have Sonic in it?
Yeah, there was an episode where Sonic just shows up.
Oh wow.
Sounds like, and that's why you don't ever go to school.
He really did.
Sonic says, and that's why, kids, you should say no to school.
Yeah.
I love that. Remember that Sonic, I always say this one. But me and Shane just started saying it out of nowhere because we thought it was funny. But it's the one where he's teaching kids about not getting hugs from strangers. Do you remember that one? That
I don't
one's crazy. Wait, where's my phone? I want to find it.
Miller.
Nilhart.
Miller. It's kind of cute. Little guy.
He's a little guy on a
He's
screen.
a little guy on screen.
He has a hat.
I like how he doesn't have a hat, but his screen does.
I know. It doesn't come with this software, but he really wanted a hat.
Oh man.
Um,
We made it work.
It's old 80s. AI.
This one I think.
I love the Jaleel White Sonic. It's my favorite one.
So true.
Yeah.
So real.
Listen, kids. There's nothing more cool than being hugged by someone you like.
Kitty.
But if somebody touches you and it plays in a way that makes you feel uncomfortable,
She wants attention.
Muffin.
I will give you attention. Come, I will give you attention. Come to me and I will give you attention.
I might have attention to offer.
I have so much attention to offer.
Well, she just woke up too.
It's so easy.
Super eepy.
Cat. Just trying whatever the fuck pops into my brain right now. This guy's anger, I guess.
It's a piece of one com. So Nilhard is like an AI. It's just like a floating TV head who wants to make a comeback because his AI is from like the 80s. It's super old. But since the internet is around, he's trying to like be famous again and, you know, get himself redacted from like whatever the 80s version of canceled is. Just straight up
He
deplatformed.
got canceled? Oh no.
Yeah, he got shut
He
down.
said darn on live television. He said hell no. We're not having that. My bad.
Reagan himself cut his programming.
Oh wow.
Reagan said pull the plug out.
Reagan's an OC. Oh
comically
my
large.
god.
The comically large
Plug.
plug that stops an entire broadcast.
Of course.
Let's see what else.
Makes sense.
You drum up.
No.
We got orchestra.
Figure it out. How's your muffin?
Yeah. I mean, hold on. I can do it through my journal. Don't go away. Ooh, good scratch. Good scratch. That's a good one.
Ouch. Fork. Oh, this elevator. Muffin.
Oh, move.
How do you think Muffin would sound? What voice would Muffin have? Like an accent?
Yeah,
Muffin would sound like a Muffin.
Muffin, look at me.
this kitty is from Louisiana, so she'd have like a Louisianan accent.
Hey, you know what? She would sound like this.
I'm Muffin, and you shall obey.
Look at little mask.
She loves being pampered,
Yes.
and she's such a drama queen.
I love her so much.
Muffin. Muffin.
She's a mammoth, of course. Come here, Muffin. You're a mammoth, of course. Muffin. You like your own owner more than me.
That's right, I don't.
You
I
like
don't
your
know.
owner
I
that
love you.
that loves and cares for you every day more than me. That person you just met. I mean, well,
I'm gonna
me and
go
Muffin
with
go way back actually. Me and Muffin kind of go way back.
Yeah. Oh shit. She don't have a little tiny body.
Maniac Mouse.
Mostly. Alright.
You're literally. You should drop thin.
Love. Gotcha.
Oh, I like this trick.
I'm gonna call those yours. I'm gonna go out super far.
Like when he imagines himself in the future.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wait, I gotta add that Orc is a cult leader. Where do I write that in?
Put that right next to his like little square.
Getting quite
But
short.
like the asterisk is a cult leader. Asterisk is a cult leader in like right next to his head on the top right.
Alright. Asterix is a cult leader. Cult leader.
That's awesome. I am a cult leader, by the way.
She's gonna say it's not a cult, but it's totally a cult.
It's more like a club.
Hold on.
Muffin, muffin, muffin.
Oh shit.
Yo, that's just awesome. Yo, what? Yo, I like the way you drew him. He looks like the Nickelodeon one. That's my favorite type of
Oh
Finn.
my god.
The Nickelodeon Finn is so cute. He looks like this. He's like,
She Chad.
he's like that.
Yeah.
Or something like that. He's quite ensemble for not taking Adventure Time. I wonder what they would have done with it. Like if Nickelodeon was the people who made Adventure Time, what would they have done with it?
Alright, time to use big words. Even though I have very little space.
Chad. Oh my god. Is she like Shira?
She wishes.
She Chad. Yo, Shane just said yo. He just said yo.
Oh shit.
But I said you should come. Lindsay will be there. And he said yo. What are you talking about? You. I like your muffin, by the way.
Thanks. I'm not very good at drawing animals. I'm like most people. I feel like a lot of people are like really good at drawing
Nick
animals.
was nuts at drawing animals. What the heck? Like, cause he has so many to look at right now. He really does reference.
For sure.
It's crazy. Jake. Who's sad, Jake? That turned into a worm because he's sad.
Oh man. Oh,
He's a worm. What the heck? I didn't even do a worm
Alright.
on accident. But he could do that.
So She Chad is a wizard with a gun.
He can do this if he wanted though.
okay.
That like loves chasing stories and stuff like that. And so she's trying to like
My favorite Jake bits are the ones that I didn't even remember. He's a shapeshifting dog, so they just start him off in an episode as like a chair or some shit, and he's like, I just wanted to do this.
Yeah.
I just felt like doing it.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, like that one time where he's like always shape shifting and he just wants to be something. Like he
Mhm.
becomes Finn's like one of Finn's grapefruit things.
Oh yeah.
He's like, why are you in here? He's like, get out of my grapefruit, man.
She Chad.
It's not my phone, I know that, but I'm just checking.
Oh, it's mine. Oh, did it make the noise? I think because it's right next to my mic, so that means it means my mouth opened when it made the little
You
alarm.
need to record. You need to take it.
It's recording now, and it saves on YouTube because I'm YouTube
You
streaming.
need to clip it.
I need to clip that.
Mods clip that.
Mods, clip that. Clip that right now.
It's gonna be like this.
Who else? Who else?
When did you say we're gonna head out, by the way?
3.
Why is my screen so tiny?
What
happened?
Instagram does that sometimes. Is that Instagram?
That's Discord.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe just close it out.
Itsy bitsy.
It happens sometimes when you go out.
That never happens to me because I'm not a gross, disgusting
Hey, Gabby. I have to say, cause look at this. I'm just kidding, by the way, but look what they posted on their story.
Yes.
And I said,
No. Of course.
Gary's mean to me, so I can be mean back.
Of course. That's the definition of a true friendship.
Riz Hector?
Oh man.
Restraining order?
He has like probably a few restraining orders stacked up on him.
Can the restraining orders in the Steam Ridge be called restraining orders?
Pretty much.
Satan?
He made the phrase actually.
Satan's son? That's awesome. He made the phrase. He made the legal term.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just kind of like a guy that has just like a cult of like incels surrounding him.
My head's vibrating because I have it against this thing. And something's going on out there, like the cars are running. Big truck is shaking the whole building. My head go boom.
Wait, let me move him. I don't know how to select, so I just gotta redraw him. He's dead.
You don't know how to select? Did we?
I don't know how to select. I don't know how to do the lasso tool on here. I didn't figure it out yet.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just
Oh, that's what I think,
Control
but I don't-
T always, I think. No, it's not. That's to move something.
it was on my tablet.
Oh.
I've been chosen.
I like this one better because he's got the eyebrows. Itty. I'm running out of space.
Oh yeah. When I first did that.
This Hector's a creep. He's weird.
You know what?
But he's funny. I wish him well.
You know what I what's it called? What I hate on TV is they're talking about Zahir and why is he such a good? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever, right? And then why is he like tens and cans? And like, I don't know, they describe why he can do that in the thing because he says like he's been saying it since we see him that monk that like you can fall off yet if you were like to let go of all your earthly like possessions. You know,
Yes.
he couldn't fight because he still
And
had
he
a
was
girl.
studying that.
He still had his girlfriend, and then once she was
Yeah, you think if Katara would have died in the original Avatar, that Aang would have let go of all the earthly minds, learned how to
No,
fly, and started
maybe.
murdering people.
maybe, but like he still had like his friends like
Oh yeah, you're
he
right.
probably wouldn't
True.
like
Maybe
leave
not
them
that
right.
crazy. Maybe.
I don't know. He was like 10 years old.
Good point.
Yeah,
Good point. Good point. He's
That's
also a
true.
kid.
he was a kid. He's 110 years old. Like no, he's not. He's dead. His brain literally stopped developing in the ice. It was frozen and his timer stopped, and then when he got unfrozen, it started. Yeah. Wait, I wanna draw his when he's like when he's doing it.
F cup.
His and that.
You know, like when he first sees like his hair and like his hair like that. I like that scene. It's so
yeah,
good.
before it comes out, and it's just like flowing.
It has like it's like shiny and like clean somehow even though he's in the apocalypse.
I feel like realistically, he would add to it. Someone would not care about his hair. That boy.
And then sometimes you see him in you remember the vampire one where he's like in the lake and he's like brushing his hair, trying to get like the what's it called? The vampire skin.
The
Half cup.
worst.
Half pound. Wizard. The worst. Is he like a buggy with a clown?
Yeah, he's Muggy the Clown.
It's awesome.
Let me check on this cat.
Miss Muffins.
Just the strong things in the other room, you know. Cats.
My cat's name is Mochi.
What are you doing?
Very good.
Yep.
My cats are going crazy right now. We have so many.
Alright, actor's not home. Time to party. I was gonna comment that my cat hates all other animals.
Really?
Yeah. Because my brother tried to. We always knew that she hated dogs, but when my brother brought his cat over, she started to fight.
Damn.
She got hands.
She's
knocked
territorial.
out. Yeah, she's very territorial.
All right. So all of these are all different kinds of like antagonists, and so they're all. It's not just like, oh, it's like one person against all these people, and there's like a rogues gallery that they have to fight, one at a time. They're all like in competition with each other, in like different ways, and so even if there's like an alliance between some of them, like it's obviously just going to be like a temporary alliance because they're all just trying to like vie for power, in this kind of world, and be just kind of like the next top OC. And there's ways to do it, which is like where the how comes in. I'm gonna pregame first.
She's like a little.
Because now this is where it gets.
Crazy.
This is where it gets crazy. This is where it gets complicated. Because it's like there's like a whole power system at this point. The last little truly that I had thrown away. Special occasion.
Yo, pour some Smirnoff in that truly.
I definitely will when I cap this off.
That was beautiful.
Yo, I thought I was in the Mean Girls musical.
Oh my god.
Put some Smirnoff in that truly.
Was that not one of the songs?
Put some Smirnoff in that truly will be back after these messages. We're playing it 3 times tonight.
Put some Smirnoff in that truly. Yo, put some Smirnoff in that truly, Nick. I mean, Nick. Oh.
Let's drop that shit.
You know what? Put some screwball in that truly. Is that what it's called, screwball?
Screwball? Yeah, I think so.
Put it in
What
there.
do we have here? Yeah, it's screwball.
Put it in there. Put it in there.
That'd probably taste bad with Truly in it.
You're right.
It's a weird. It feels like what kind of? Yeah, it's watermelon Truly
Yeah.
with peanut butter whiskey.
Oh.
That sounds.
Oh, yeah, you should
That
try.
sounds. Oh my god.
Well, maybe it'll be like a peanut butter and jam. Kind of.
We were talking about that because Elvis died on the toilet in the PB&J. Because we were like, what kind of drink could we do with that? Where it's like the screwball peanut butter and jelly, with like a grape or something. Make it the Elvis cocktail.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
Grape soda and
Somebody else can try it first, and then I'll think about it.
so we gotta get grape soda, put some of that screwball in it, and then pour it all over bread.
Oh my god.
And
I'm not dipping a drink in bread.
Make French toast it with that shit.
That's
And
nasty.
then eat it and then eat it. And shit.
I'm not. Oh my
Guys,
god.
try that. Give that a try.
Put some powdered sugar on it. Right?
I don't think it's gonna work out like a.
Tastes
Put an
so
egg in there.
tastes so good you'll die on the toilet.
Yeah, it tastes so good you die in the toilet.
Yeah.
Tastes so good you regret it later and die in the toilet.
Oh my god.
Not good.
Tastes so good you regret it for the whole day. You're in pain for the whole day before you die in the toilet. After it. Okay, let's see.
I think one of the things I want to like do with this kind of stuff is like teach people how like the world building works, so that they'll be able to make their own OCs and put them in there with like, you know, like Ninja Turtles and Elvis and all of that stuff, and like little Bikini Bottom if they want to take them there and stuff like that. So like that's what I want to do. Ooh shit, it's low. It's fidgeting. Not before I get to the complicated power system.
No. We need the Dragon Ball Z power
You
system.
need the Dragon Ball Z power system.
Over 9,000!
I haven't actually seen Dragon Ball Z. For on the record. I might. I don't know. It seems long.
It's good.
I've already seen Hunter x Hunter, which is like one of my favorite animes
Yeah.
ever.
I've watched it all too.
Yeah.
And it's kind of long. It's like 100
Hunter x
episodes or
Hunter's so
something.
awesome. I watched it all while high. And like, I still remember everything. Like I got through the entire Ants Chimera Ant
Yeah.
arc in like 2 days or 3 days because I was just watching
That's
it
yeah.
non-stop. I just watched it non-stop.
That's pretty impressive because that arc alone took me a while.
It's really
To get
long.
through.
Yeah. It's like the longest one.
Mhm.
And the one after it's like weird.
Mhm.
It's like
The one after. I don't know what that is.
Huh?
Don't I know what
the
that is?
like election one where they're trying to see who's gonna be the next hunter guy.
Shit.
And he
I
has to
saw
go.
that.
Oh, you didn't?
Maybe I don't think I caught
It's
that.
one. It's the one where Leorio punches.
He just went by.
Whatever. Oh, what's his name's dad? Gone. His
Oh,
name
we
is
see
Gene.
Gone's dad.
He gets punched in the face. You
Me.
haven't watched it?
Oh, it wasn't. Maybe I have. I just don't remember it. But
It's like when he's like
I
in
can't.
the hospital bed, wrapped up in bandages, and like they're like he's like. No. Damn.
no, I didn't see it. I don't think I did.
Yeah, that little thing
Shoot.
you can watch now. That maybe you miss sometimes, you
Okay.
Yeah, really.
know.
It was fine to watch, but
What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? Okay.
Apparently they're making more.
Hmm.
Icon, meme, content, boss, NPC. That's the ranking system is awesome.
Oh my god.
So it's like it's based on this power system is based on fame, and so if you get followers behind you, the more followers you have, because it's internet rules. So like memes, and if you're like an iconic, you'll just like basically like you live on forever. So that's like Mickey Mouse, Homer Simpson, Goku, like they're iconic.
Have you ever read this thing called Scoob and Shag?
Yes, it is. So much of this is based on Scoob and Shag because I read that during the pandemic.
Scoob and Shag is awesome.
I love Scoob and Shag. Read Scoob and Shag, everyone watching this.
That power thing you're talking about
Mm-hmm.
just kind of reminds me of like whenever they do their like little stands, kind of.
Yeah.
Or their like little like power like domain thing that's been going around.
Mm-hmm.
Like he did that like first, I feel like. Or maybe not first, but like he really like used the like all those references really well.
So my little studio audience here was talking about alternate versions of like the Joker and stuff like that. And so like that's basically the power system here is that you can turn yourself into a different version. Any kind of NPC or anything can turn themselves into a different version to like access that different version's powers. So Lo-Fi Unleashed is like a really chaotic, monstrous version of that, where it's just like a really dark, powerful version. And so it's just like an alt side. And so every alt side has a different thing. Unless it's something like an alternate persona of a real person. If it's an alternate persona, then that's already an alt side. Then they can't like transform into anything else. So you got to just level up yourself the best you can and try to make it. Time for some Smirnoff. Smirnoff time.
Yeah, go ahead and put some fucking that truly. Go ahead and put some fucking that truly. I think it turned into a new song too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a jingle. You gotta send that to them. Ask for the rights.
And then like it goes like, put some fucking that truly in. We're not and truly are partnering up.
Oh my god.
Put some fucking that truly.
I see that.
That sounds real. That just sounds real.
And then it goes like this, ting, and they both like ting together, and like they land like perfectly next to each other. Smirnoff. And truly. And the stupid announcer guy's like, need I say more? And then you just buy it because they're brainwashed and shit.
You just gotta send that whole pitch to
Need I say
Smirnoff
more?
Trulies.
And I get a bunch of fucking money out of it.
Yeah.
So I don't have to work a day in my life because everyone starts singing that song.
Oh wait,
It's like a little country tune too.
I forgot.
Yeah, so it's pretty interesting.
I was about to say I forgot how to draw Knuckles, which isn't true. I always know how to draw Knuckles. I forgot to draw the version of Knuckles from Sonic Boom. Everyone hates on him, and that's okay.
I don't like the Sonic Boom.
Yeah,
So
it's not the best.
So Jim, I have a question about the power here.
Mhm.
The icons to NPC scale.
Mhm.
What determines what makes you an icon versus like a meme?
It depends on. So it's kind of like you know the thing about like the hero's journey in storytelling. And so when you're writing a story, that's a hero's journey.
Okay. Right. A hero's
Mhm. And so like the cooler your hero's journey is when you go on any kind of adventure or like do any kind of story.
Okay.
It's like it's a process based on character development. So if your character arc is like super good or super cool, then you level up and like people like pay attention to you.
So it doesn't necessarily depend on people like following you or like being into you
Mhm.
to get that.
Well, people have to see your character arc happening.
Okay, gotcha.
So you gotta have like growth. It's like doing stuff like content creation on the internet.
Okay.
So like if you have if you're starting out and like your stuff isn't that good, and then you start posting more as you get better, then like you'll get
Keep going.
yeah if you keep going and you get followers, and like yeah that's how it's usually supposed to happen. But yeah.
Post their quest online and like, check this out, guys.
Yeah.
Quest goes hard.
So character development plus people noticing you and following you, having fans basically is like what the system is basically.
That's their land, basically.
Yeah.
That's their currency here.
Mhm.
And does everybody in this universe know that, or is it just like kind of
It's like not everyone knows it. It has to be taught.
There should be like Farmer Goku who like gave up the life.
Oh yeah.
So then maybe there are like some people who are just like doing it because they know how to get more iconic,
Mhm.
and they're just like, okay, well now I'm just gonna make sure that a lot of people see me do this good heroic act, so
Mhm.
that I get more icon points or whatever. But then on the sidelines, they're doing some cheating shit.
Yeah, most people will like pretend that like, oh, I got this iconic because I'm just that good, but like there's kind of work to it, and you can work through it, or you could like there's like pay to win systems that are in place, because it's cyberpunk. It's like corporations and stuff like that, because they like control everything. But yeah, I'll talk about like all the little cheat stuff in a second. Once I finish drawing Knuckles.
Yes.
That's normal Knuckles.
Knuckles is awesome.
He is awesome.
I will say that Knuckles was funny from Sonic Boom, but
It got old, I think.
I don't like the
It
way
was
he
it was
looked.
like the same joke.
I just didn't like the way he looked either. I'm trying to draw him, but I can't. Just like super high right now. On the counter.
Super super high up on the counter.
Yeah.
That's not terrifying.
Oops.
All
He becomes the
sides.
Sonic Boom Knuckles.
He becomes the side. It's an alternate side.
He's like Shrek. I mean, Hulk.
He's like Shrek.
If there's multiple versions, then it's canon that there's multiple versions, like a multiverse thing.
Of course. It always is.
And then when there's like a reboot, then that's just like a new alt side of your character.
Yeah. Yes.
Shonen
I'm gonna use the Western Robert.
powers. Okay. And so you can cheat. And so this world is kind of just like a huge, all the world's a stage, and this stage has items on. And so you can do like use power ups. And they're kind of, since it's like a modern world, it's kind of used like drugs. So you can manufacture power ups. And so there are some power ups that are like okay by like health standards, and there are some that are like very dangerous. And so those are like the black market power ups that are like that got to be passed through the alleyways and stuff like that. And so you get certain power ups through certain channels. So power ups. And so these are based on like the Nintendo, like in Pokemon, like Master Ball and like the mushroom and stuff like that. So mushroom, you already know.
Of course.
There's good mushrooms and there's bad mushrooms.
Oh
We draw a skull for this one. And then star. Stars are kind of just like weed because they make you invincible and everything's shiny and fun. And there's stuff like Pokeballs where you can just like trap a person. And then you can also just like open it up and they gotta do something for you like a genie.
Essentially.
Yeah. It's video game genie rules. And then like there are like just like lesser stuff like a mushroom and everything that are just like pretty common. And then there's like super powerful magic items for power ups where you just like if you like it's like wielding like Thor's hammer or whatever, like Infinity Gauntlet in Fortnite,
Right.
like that kind of crazy stuff where you can just do anything. And so of course that stuff is going to be super rare, super expensive. And so like if you you know you got a big enough paycheck, if you got a certain amount of billions, you can just like have that stuff and just like skip your way to the top. I said Infinity Gauntlet,
Oh yeah.
so I have to draw it now.
That's it right there.
6 fingers.
Oh, that's good.
I literally just drew the Nintendo Power Glove. I don't know why. The Infinity Gauntlet. That's what it looks like. Rare items. And so these make the game pay to win. So like a person will say like, oh, I worked hard. I can like, I worked hard for this. No one works anymore, you know. These Gen Z OCs
Of course.
coming into Super New York, not being super lazy, not working a day in their life, and they just have like a rare item that they bought
Yep.
that made them to like the icon level. And so the whole thing is just like a weird like parody
I see.
of just like all kinds of like fiction and media stuff. What else should I draw? What else is like a super powerful thing?
I was thinking like the the Resident Evil goop or whatever.
Oh, the goop.
That he puts on his hand and then puts his hand.
Oh
back on.
yeah, the Resident Evil goop from RE8 and RE7. Yeah, that guy. I gotta play those games. I want to so
I
bad.
didn't play it, but I did watch somebody play it, and it's beautiful, you know.
I
Just,
love-
Get your hand cut off.
He's
the
so
most powerful little bottle in the game. You just put it right on there. Fuse your hand together.
I know. It's
You're good.
it's so crazy. I love seeing him like in playthroughs and stuff. I haven't bought the game yet. I bought RE2, so I want to play RE2 like on stream or something. It's a cop game, but I'll play it. I like Leon. He's kind of silly with it.
Yeah, he's a little
Goop.
funny, but it works for him.
The goop.
The goop. It's got a goop.
Instant healing.
Yeah,
You could like
instant healing.
have a whole arm chopped off. You put that goop back on,
You're good.
you're good.
Not only will your arm fuse together, but so will your clothing that was cut off in the process.
Yeah, it has cosmetic value.
It's that good.
It's that good. I'll put the Nerd Zelda sword in here.
Close, right?
The Triforce. The last party I had that was here, before I had to leave to descent into hell, I made everyone watch Ready Player One, and a lot of this is also based off of that, because there's special items in that too. I made everyone watch the movie, but I love that. I love the book series. Like the movie doesn't do it justice. It's actually more cringy.
That's usually how it is.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
It's super insane. There's like a bunch of crazy like CG action that happens in it, and I love it. I love it in an ironic way now, but I used to actually love it in high school. I was that kind of nerd. But yeah, this is like the whole thing, and so I want to put this in either one big zine or a zine series that like explains this more. And I'll put that up. I won't have like a paywall for that. I don't want to put paywalls for like any of my stuff. So it'll be like I'll like write and illustrate it, and it'll be up for free. And then yeah, it'll be super fun. I'll have like just like a little like DM's guide or like a roll guide or like an encyclopedia for all my stuff. But all like crazy type of lore for like this one PNG VTuber. But yeah, it'll be super fun. What time is it? It's only 2:30. I finished this fast. I'm still in the bathroom.
Yeah. Shitting his guts out.
Oh my god. That McDonald's man
Bet money.
tears you up. I heard him say a little something.
I don't know what he said.
I didn't hear it.
It's fine for his life.
It's fine. It's fine.
Bet money.
But yes, this is super fun. I love streaming because I'm just a silly little. Look at this. I'm just a silly little guy.
Nice, little guy.
I like when streaming shows up on here, it goes into infinity.
And then it just keeps going.
Yeah, it just keeps going.
So fun.
It's hilarious. Walk. But yeah. This probably made a bunch of sense. This is very easy to digest and understand. I've seen this done. I had this idea to do this on like a whiteboard because I saw someone do it to explain the Sonichu lore. And I took the little genie test to see what kind of fictional character you are, where it's like guess the GeoGuessr, where it's like guess the character, and I got Sonichu. And I want to explain on the record that I am not Sonichu. This isn't like a Sonichu thing.
Wait,
Even
are you talking about Akinator?
Akinator, yes, it's called Akinator. I did the Akinator test to see what character you are, and I did it as myself, as Jazz.
Yep.
And I got Sonichu, I got the character Sonichu, which is in no way accurate, even though he's super accurate all the time. He failed on that one. I am not Sonichu. This is a different thing.
You know what?
Even though I'm a Sonic character, I'm like kind of Sonic based as a character, and there's like insanely complicated lore. I want to infer that I'm not Chris Chan Sonichu at all, on the record.
Again, Sonic.
Just had to
I'm much
put
cooler.
that out there.
I'm much. I have to infer this. But yes, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. No, wait. Thank you for coming to my Baxterratic Direct. I'm saving that for later. And this is all I have to say on my lore for now. Please download my PDF when I make it eventually. It'll have crazy cool art, and I'll probably put it up on my Instagram, like the process while I'm making it. But yeah, it'll be super fun. And thank you for watching whatever the fuck this was. But that's it. I will see you all later eventually. I'll try to do a You Laugh You Lose stream where I try to watch as much as I can of Has Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss. Like the full series of like Vivzy Pops, like yeah, all the hell content. If I laugh I have to like drink this like Adventure Time, like the dweeb concoction that was in the mug. I'll have to drink that if I laugh. I'm planning to do that soon as a stream. That'll be super fun, I think. Yeah. And I'll stream games. As a streamer does. But other than that, thanks for watching whatever this was. Thanks for looking at my lore as I autistically rant about the world building I did. But other than that, yeah. Starting soon. My Lethal Company! Did you see the Lethal Company thumbnail that I had for my other stream? Oh my god. Okay.